So, did you guys see this?
I did, yeah. Someone messaged me that on Twitter. I thought it was fake, and they're like, "This is from the Marvel Studios offices." I was like, "What the heck is this?" It's a bold look. I'll say that much. I don't know how I feel about it. I gotta be honest with you. I
Well,
love how Lady Thor looks. Love how Lady Thor looks.
it's not Lady Thor. It's just Thor. It's just
Oh,
Thor.
okay, yeah, it's Thor. But
She has the power of Thor. She does. But yeah. The reason that he looks like that is because it is based on Rune King Thor, which is a look.
yeah, that's a look for sure, for sure. There was other promo art that came out that was a little more gold. It was more gold. The bright yellow, it's just, it's a choice.
Well,
It's a choice.
yeah, I mean, consider that this is like concept art. I mean, you can compare.
Yeah,
Look at
it might not translate to the final movie.
how Spider-Man looks to how we know he looks in that costume on film, right? Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, these are like the promo art they put on like toys and stuff. Yeah.
And also, this is, considering this is a Taika Waititi movie we're talking about, we know what he did with the crazy visuals and colors of Ragnarok. So, like, just it's probably kind of weird that he's even next to all these other characters from other movies, because it's probably going to look more in its element in the movie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm really looking forward to that movie. I loved Thor Ragnarok, although a lot of people seem to not like that movie much anymore. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah, it's been like this revisionist history that it's kind of like wasn't as good as people remember it being. It's like,
are you just listening to too much chuds, RJ? Because they try to downplay that movie.
No, sadly
they're like, oh, they made Thor into a comedian character. It's funny. He's not even, and it's like that kind of bullshit.
I mean, it's some of that too, but I mean, I don't know. I love the movie personally. I thought it was great. I love Taika Waititi as a filmmaker. I think if you've not watched Jojo Rabbit, please go watch Jojo Rabbit. The movie's freaking incredible. But no, I'm actually very invested in this upcoming Thor movie. It has so much to juggle, though. That's my only concern. I mean, you have Gore the God Butcher. You got what's going on with Jane Foster and the cancer storyline, which I believe they confirmed. Plus, like, Valkyrie's a big part of this, and she's gonna have a romance, LGBT romance. So
let's take a step back and remember what happened with No Way Home. I'm pretty sure that we were having this conversation before No Way Home, where we're like, I don't know, it seems like a lot going on. It's not even going to be Peter Parker's movie, and like all those kinds of takes that were going around. And I feel like that they've gotten it kind of down to a bit of a science where they can juggle a lot of balls and
juggle them.
You know
balls,
what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I remember Ragnarok before that came out, I was kind of worried that it was like, oh, they're doing like Planet Hulk and Ragnarok and stuff, and it's like clearly that it was a perfect marriage of those two stories to a degree.
They have earned the benefit of the doubt when it comes to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, any other studio, honestly, I would be more worried. If they were like, this is all the stuff we're doing, like, hold on, man, slow the fuck down.
Well, that's the other thing too. I saw some takes saying, are they really going to do the Jane Foster cancer storyline? Because Taika Waititi just makes these silly comedies. I'm like, if you saw Jojo Rabbit, that balanced comedy and dramatic emotional moments so perfectly. I mean, if he can provide those sensibilities to this, where there will be comedy in this movie, obviously, but if you really nail the cancer storyline, the emotional impact of that, we're going to be in for a real treat. Absolutely.
Yeah, and in general, it seems like comedy directors could do other things better than most other directors. Like, a lot of comedy directors are killing it with horror movies. We have Adam McKay's making like Oscar contender movies now. Like,
true,
they are really versatile in general.
Going back to what about Ragnarok specifically and balancing comedy and stuff, like it pisses me off when I see those takes like, oh, there's just all a comedy. It's not. It's like for every silly comedic moment in Ragnarok, there's a fucking badass moment that's better than in like a badass Thor moment that's more badass and awesome than pretty much anything else Thor did, except for maybe in Infinity War and Endgame. So prior to Ragnarok, there was some okay Thor stuff, but like in Ragnarok, you got him, that epic shot of him coming down on the Rainbow Bridge with, lightning streaking behind him, and he's just coming down on horde and kicking their asses, and then and you know, like, think of all the amazing fucking epic visuals that basically look like a heavy metal album cover from that movie. And
the impact that the ending, because Thor Ragnarok ends like kind of bummer, right? It ends kind of like,
a little bit.
So it's
Well,
like that gives it a little more weight. I don't remember if I'm thinking of the after credit scene, but
well,
go ahead.
well, I mean, it does end with Asgard being destroyed. So they win, but at the cost of Asgard being destroyed. And then even, you know, in perfect moment that showcases what we're talking about with the balance is, even as Asgard is being fucking destroyed, it's like, holy shit, that's fucking sad. And then Korg is like, oh nope, that foundation's gone now. You know, like, and it's a funny moment, but it doesn't take you out of the sadness of what just happened. It's just kind of like a little, you know, almost like a little hug as you're mourning for Asgard. And so, yeah.
I was gonna say though, if you notice on Thor's helmet, Thor Odinson's helmet, there's a bird on that. Like, it looks like an eagle. Could he be wearing Valkyrie armor?
I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I don't know.
Like the bird motif of the Valkyries. I feel like, you know.
Well, let's look at because I'm not sure what Rune King Thor's power comes from. So let's just look at it real quick and see. See, Rune King Thor. Thor goes on a journey of sacrifice to gain the knowledge of the past and ancient runes to prevent the Ragnarok cycle. Hence emerges as Rune King Thor, an all-powerful version of Thor who can wield Odin force and rune magic. So he's going to be, you know, like, people. I've also seen people downplaying, saying that Jane Foster is going to like take over his movie or whatever, and that she's going to be more badass than him. And it's like
co-leads in this movie, like they're actually going to be partners, which I'm fine with that.
It's like they're both getting a power up, basically. She's becoming Thor and he's becoming fucking mega god Thor kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like it's gonna be the most powerful version of Thor Odinson we've ever seen. So yeah.
All right. Anything else on that, you guys? You want to say?
I'm looking at this image to see if there's anything else I can notice. I mean, there's a look at potentially. I know we got Miss Marvel's costume. I mean, that's really it. I mean, obviously that's the main feature because that's new stuff. Right. So unless there's like a new look at Ant-Man, but he's so small I can't see him.
Haha. Yep. I mean, I'm just wondering, like, are they never gonna age up Groot or what? I'm guessing maybe that's just like an older image it's kind of in the background.
That's from Infinity War, I believe. That's promo art from Infinity War. I think they said Groot might be an adult in Volume 3, but I'm not for sure. I think they said everybody's getting new designs.
You know what? I showed this comment by PR because I was like, that's funny if it's the Phoenix, but then I forgot that they actually did in the comics recently reveal that, or retcon, that he is the son of the original Phoenix Force. So Odin banged the Phoenix Force a long time ago, and that's Thor is the product of that, which the Phoenix Force is obviously an X-Men thing. So
yeah, well, I thought that's interesting because I thought his mother was Frigga.
Yeah, I mean, in the movies, I think it obviously is. Yeah, good point. I doubt they're going to change that in the movies because they already had that really important emotional thread in Endgame with that. So I doubt they would retcon that in the movies. But yeah, it's probably not the Phoenix Force.
Plus, I don't think we're going to get Anthony Hopkins back again, sadly. I think he's pretty much done. So,
and this is just a funny thing. So, by the way, if you haven't checked out on Wednesday nights on this channel, where my friend Robo Strange and I are doing a show called The Beta Boys. It is not nerd comic fandom centric. It is like, just social issues, political issues. Anyway, we talked about a clip involving the YouTuber Thought Slime. And I was making the thumbnail today for the clip to upload onto the Beta Boys channel. Beta, and I was like looking for an image of Thought Slime, and I found one, and it was like, holy shit, this reminds me of something, and I couldn't quite place it. So this is the image I found, and I was like, man, why does this look so familiar? Like, I mean, I've seen Thought Slime before, and I've probably seen this image before, but the face that, like, the face that he's making, I was like, why is that? And then it hit me.
Where is that from?
It's from a Doctor Strange comic that Spider-Man was in.
Oh, that's amazing. That is an amazing face right there.
It's been used a lot as, I mean, it's like not the greatest art, but it is also kind of taken out of context a lot by chuds. They like to, it's one of the handful of things that they love to, yeah, they love to use this and like a handful of other things as if that's those 5 things are proof that comics are bad or whatever. You know, but yeah, it's kind of a silly moment in the comic too, so it's not intended to be taken seriously. But I just thought it was fucking hilarious that like they're basically the same face.
That belongs in a museum.
It does belong in a museum, I agree.
Yeah, so what else we got? And this is just something that I'd like to highlight, and I want to try and do this every stream. If you are able to, and you know, if you're looking for a good cause, donate even just, you know, $5 to or something like that. Check out Jasmine Stevens. She is trying to get a facial feminization surgery, and you know, she needs some help with that. So hook that up. I will put the link in chat.
What was that about Gail Simone? Gail Simone? Something about Gail Simone in that tweet?
Yeah, it was damn, that's a long ass link. Oh, it's because it's got the Twitter crap on the end. Yeah, it's because she shared it with and tagged Gail Simone. Like, I'm sure Gail Simone would approve, and that's how I found it. Was Gail Simone actually retweeted it? So.
Oh, awesome!
That's very awesome again.